Hey, what's up everyone? Hope everyone out there is enjoying Stage X. I know it just got released, so if you had a chance to get it, if not, you can get it on Amazon, or if I promised you a copy, send me a message and I will get that to you. But I wanted to talk a little bit about time and, kind of how, I've heard people say before, like, oh, I wish there was more time in the day. And, there's only 24 hours. Of course, you can maximize what you do in that time. But I want to talk about more in regards to the essential part of time, the importance of time. And not like, oh, there's limited time, you got to do everything, get everything done, but more how you leverage what you do with your time. And for the longest time, I mean, getting out of the Marine Corps, and most of my days I was wasting a lot of hours, a lot of days, a lot of time. Of course, I didn't really value it then so much, and I'd say within the last few months, more than ever, I've started to see why time is so important. And I know people have said like phrases such as like time is money, and there's some truth to that yeah, time is important, and just like people think money's important, but time is more important than money. And that could be for all sorts of things. Life itself, time is so much more important. What you do in that time is so much more important than anything else. And I noticed it recently when I've been really doing a lot of different things, and it's not to say that one thing is more or less important than another, but I've started to realize things that I used to do that took a lot of my time. I'm starting to realize and ask myself more in situations like, is this worth it? One, is it going towards the goals that I want to accomplish? Two, is it making me fulfilled or feeling better in my life? I'm not saying like don't have fun. Like, I want to have fun. I think fun is important and a part of life, and you can find enjoyment in a lot of different things. I've actually started, I do enjoy working on some of the projects that I work on. I enjoy helping nonprofits like Operation Warrior Resolution. I enjoy doing those kind of things because they bring me fulfillment. And while sometimes I'm like, oh, I've got all this stuff to do, doing some of these things is actually enjoyable. But more importantly, going into the idea of time with not spreading yourself too thin. Like, don't overwhelm yourself, doing everything, because that's something that I think I have always struggled with, was saying yes to everything. And it's always been a very difficult thing to say no, because for one, I'm an opportunity seeker. I want to find opportunity any way that I possibly can, and I don't want to have anything missed. And I'm a people pleaser, so I like to make people happy. I like to satisfy what they want. If someone needs something done, I don't want to say no. And that's not to say that I don't actually want to do it. I'm just saying that's how I've always kind of been as a person. But the essence of time, and it can even be with things that with habits, things that maybe you like. I mean, I'll give an example of myself. I've always liked playing video games, and I still will occasionally play a little video games because it's something that I did growing up a lot, and I've done it a lot less because I never really seemed to find the time. But I've kind of bundled that into time that I have enjoyment, which is every once in a while. But it's, like I said, it's less and less as you kind of shift some of the things that you're going after. But regardless, the importance of time is this, that time is the most valuable commodity. And I'm not saying years in your life, I'm just saying what you do every day, because your fulfillment, your freedom, everything is wrapped in this idea of time. And there's no sense in working 20 hours a day. There's people who do that, but all these hours in a day if you're not really fulfilled or enjoying it. And I'm not one to say that, because I work a, I guess you'd say, regular job. Not necessarily, it's not regular, it's got its perks and its uniqueness, but that idea of it's a job that you get paid by, you get paid by the hour, or whatever, or that it could be solidified by the hour. There's a salary, there's a cap, there's a temporary limit, that's put there on your time, even if it changes. I'm not saying that, obviously time can change, your hourly wage can change, you can grow and all that, but importantly, that the time is valued at that rate. And as you grow, it's important for that to grow as well. But reason that grows is because your skills have improved, one, but two, that now you're starting to learn that you have to value your time, because what you can do with your time is so much. An hour, you can do so much if you put the full focus into it, if you really go towards what you're trying to accomplish in that hour. And like I said, I've been guilty of it so often, to waste time. And now I'm seeing, as I'm doing all these things, I'm starting to ask myself, oh, I wish there was more time. Oh wait, there is no more than 24 hours a day. So what is the way to overcome this? And that is to leverage your time better, to get more done in less time. And honestly, at a certain point, what you can't do, hire someone else to do it. And so you can maximize on the efforts that get you the more results. And that's just something that I've learned through other people, and now I'm starting to see it more in my own life, that it's important to leverage your time and use it importantly. And don't be afraid to say no if it's what's required of you. If you have to say no, you got to say no. But that doesn't mean to say no because it's good to have opportunity. Opportunity is so important, but don't be afraid to say no if you feel like you want to, you need to. But also don't make sure it's laziness that's saying no. I'm kind of thinking of things that I've had personally that I know could be beneficial to others. So I'm kind of just thinking it out as I'm talking right now. But key aspects being, leverage your time. Time is very valuable. It's more important than money. Money comes and goes. I know that it's came and gone more than once, and it is what it is. It's a value tool. It's a tool of trade. It's whatever. But the time, that is so much more essential, because it's what you can bring your enjoyment, your life, your fulfillment, all out of that key aspect. So value your time. Hope everyone's enjoying Stage X. I'm really excited that I've already gotten a bunch of downloads. I've already went on Amazon and saw it. I've already sent it out to those. I'm looking forward to the feedback. I've already gotten some feedback from people who've started to read it. I appreciate it. So if you've got feedback, let me know. I definitely am curious how it's going, and what you guys think about it. But yeah, it's just the beginning. So Stage X, let's keep going. Take care, guys.